Mr. Wiseman, do you have it on? Are you coming out? Stop right there. Turn around, please. Terrific synthesis of form and function, if I do say so myself.
And you do all the time.
Now flip on the switch.
You don't want to gather the other kids around to sing happy birthday first?
Mr. Wiseman. Wow. Look at you.
Very nice. You want to tell me what the point is? You're not thinking about lighting me up at night and running advertising all over me, are you? I'm an artist. I won't allow myself to be used that way.
Mr. Wiseman, you're about to make a historic contribution to science and technology. And if all goes as planned, you will have been instrumental in helping to protect your country from attacks by outside forces that seek to do it harm.
If I'd have known that, I would have worn clean underwear.
As incredible as it seems, that suit will allow you to be seen from distances as far as 50 miles away and from altitudes as high as 30,000 feet.
30,000 feet? What am I going to be doing at 30,000 feet?
Jumping out of an airplane.
I don't think so.
Think again. Mr. Wiseman, you're only 8 miles from the target. Any questions?
Yeah, I got a question. Where the hell's my parachute?
Mr. Wiseman, we've been through all this. The only effective way to test whether the zero-gravity super barrier actually works is to have you fall towards it without the aid of a parachute and see if it prevents you from making contact with Earth. Now you're only 6 miles from the target. Let's light up the suit.
That's a negative.
Gentlemen, as you can see on this display, directly beneath this field, we've constructed a highly experimental superconductor that rotates at such a high speed that, in theory, it should create a shield of energy with a radius of 5 miles that will stop anything, man, missile, or meteor, from striking the planet, while having no effect on people or things that are already down here. Mr. Wiseman, you're now within 90 seconds of target.
Zippity-doo-dah.
Gentlemen, now would be an excellent time to step outside and look towards the northern sky. Mr. Wiseman, how are we doing?
We're not doing well. Nobody told me I wouldn't have a shoot. I can't do this. I won't do this. I'm not... Did you know there's people up here with guns?
Sir, subject is moving to the door.
Don't gloat.
You know, we got a hell of a storm going on up here. If you wanted to call off tonight's game on account of rain, I'd be more than happy to schedule a make-up kamikaze mission for you.
As I'm sure you know, tonight's experiment would not be possible without the intense electromagnetic surges created by this evening's storm. We hope someday to be able to replicate these conditions without the benefit of Mother Nature's help. But for the moment, yes, understood. It appears the plane is directly over the target. Jump, Mr. Wiseman.
Your feet keep pushing the door open and lighting the light.
Is this happening? Or is this not happening?
You cool?
Yeah, I'm cool. You know, I told my mother we were going to the library.
Well, we were. We are. We just stopped here first.
see, I see the signs, and we're coming.
What are you looking at?
I don't know. You see that light in the sky? It's just hanging there.
It's a star.
It's too low to be a star.
You're right, it's the freaking blue fairy coming to town to make Pinocchio a real boy.
I'll see you guys in school tomorrow.
Heather! It's okay. She's probably just thinking about her dad or something.
How you doing up there, Mr. Wiseman?
It's getting pretty wet and windy up here, Doc. What do you say you cut the power on that big Hoover you got down there and get me down?
It's not that easy, Mr. Wiseman. You shut off the superconductor and you plunge to your death. We're going to try to get a plane up there to pick you up. But with this weather, it may be a few minutes.
With this wind, I feel like I'm going to blow off the edge of this thing.
Mr. Wiseman? Mr. Wiseman, can you hear me?
Give me a sign, blow me a kiss through space and time. We never know how good it is until it's gone. Give me a sign, swear I can feel it when you try. Now and again, remember me, and so will I. Now and again, remember me, and so will I.
Mr. Wiseman? It's Dr. Morris. Can you hear me? Mr. Wiseman?
What happened?
We couldn't get a plane up there fast enough in that storm. You literally blew off the edge of the barrier. You must have hit your head when you landed on the ground.
Great. Listen, next time Mr. Salvage Parts here suggests using a parachute, what say we humor the artificial bastard and get him a parachute?
Right. We need to talk. When we started this, when we first met, I told you to put your family and friends out of your mind. And that was a good plan. A good rule. The problem is, men make rules. God handles fate.
Where are we going with this?
In a perfect world, you wouldn't know. I'm concerned that if you found out, if you discovered that I didn't tell you.
Hey, help me out here. I just fell from the sky. What's the subject of this conversation?
Your daughter's been very badly hurt.
She was apparently struck by lightning.
Oh my God.
A man walking his dog found her in the woods between the high school and Foxhurst Road. She was carrying a library card, which is how we knew to call you. Mrs. Weissman, your daughter's in a very deep coma. At the moment, we have no idea what, if any, brain damage she sustained as a result of the lightning strike or the fall to the ground she took immediately after it.
Okay.
There's also the very real possibility we may never be able to raise her from this coma.
Okay.
What I'd like to suggest to you before you go in and see her, if there are any other family members that need to be called.
No. There's no one to call. I just like to go be with my daughter now.
Have you need to be clear with you on how this is going to work.
What's gonna work?
You can't expect to just go walking into this hospital.
Then what are we doing? Why'd you even tell me?
I told you because if something awful were to happen, I didn't want you to spend the rest of your existence resenting the fact that you didn't get one last look.
But you just said...
I said you just can't go walking in there. The hospital has guards and nurses and policies, and nobody but you and I know that she's your daughter. Not to mention the fact that your wife is in there.
So what's the point?
The point is to be there. Even if it's just sitting in the car outside. I have a man inside monitoring her condition on a minute-by-minute basis. And I'm giving you my word. If something dire happens, I will find a way for you to at least see your daughter. Say goodbye one last time.
Honey. Wake up. Wake up and squeeze Mommy's hand. Come on, I know you can do this. Wake up. Squeeze my hand. Sweetie, come on.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Come on, baby. Come on back. Come on, don't leave Mommy alone now.
Mrs. Weissman, I'm Reverend Miller from St. Mark's. I was here visiting some ailing congregants, and one of the doctors suggested I stop by.
What is that? Heather. Heather, sweetie. Heather.
Mrs. Weissman,
Please let the doctor do his job. What happened? What's going on?
We're losing her. I'm gonna need some adrenaline. Get the crash cart. We may need to intubate her. Begin compressions.
What?
Yes, absolutely. I understand. I need confirmation.
God Almighty, look on Heather, who you made your child in baptism, and comfort her with the promise of love and the promise of life.
What?
It's not good. Your wife's up there. The minister's up there. She's had some kind of seizure.
Oh, that's it.
Wise men?
I'm going up.
Just a minute.
No, I don't have a minute.
Then take a minute. Don't make a fool out of me. You go marching in there and I'm honor bound to make a call that'll have a dozen sharpshooters here so fast they'll create a breeze. And they will take you down. Now let's do this the right way. My way.
God the Father in heaven, have mercy on your servant.
That's a room there. 4th floor. Be discreet.
Pulse is 47 and falling.
God, the Son, Redeemer of the world, have mercy on your servant.
BP is 75/40. She's crashing again.
God, the Holy Spirit, have mercy on your servants. May you be one with the one who formed us from the dust of the earth. Almighty God, look on Heather and comfort her with the promise of life. God, the Father in heaven, have mercy on your servant. God the Son, Redeemer of the world, have mercy on your servant. God the Holy Spirit, have mercy on your servant. God the Father in heaven, have mercy on your servant. May you be one with the one who formed us from the dust of the earth. Reveal unto her the angels and saints triumphant come to meet you as you go forth from this life.
What are you doing? Shut off that damn suit!
What happened? Where am I?
Get down here!
Did anybody see that guy out the window?
What? What are you talking about, honey? You were struck by lightning. You were in a coma.
No, I mean, I heard a voice talking about angels and saints, and I saw one right out there.
Yeah? Well, you were on the 4th floor in a hospital.
He was really bright and really beautiful.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Mommy's here and it's all gonna be okay.
Why don't you just call the hospital and make sure she's okay?
No. Elbow.
You have any kids?
The question of whether or not I have children is irrelevant to the conversation that we are having, which is about whether or not I make further inquiries on your behalf regarding your daughter, which I will not. Fist.
What's the problem here? Pretty simple question. Not out of line, considering we've spent every single day of my second life together. I bet you do. I bet you have some. But what I can't figure out is whether you made him the old-fashioned way or put him together from some kind of kit.
Head.
Do I have to? What do you give me?
Well, maybe I do know a little something.
The others get easier every day. But that one? This better be good.
She was released from the hospital 2 days ago. And according to my sources, she should be headed back to school right about now.
So what do you think? Do you think God made the egg so the chicken would have children which will grow up and be our dinner? Or did God make the egg thinking we would snatch it before it hatches and have it for breakfast?
This is for an assignment?
No, it's just a question.
Do you have any questions about sex?
I mean, it just seems so cruel and ugly.
Where is this headed? I mean, are you telling me you want to be a vegetarian? You want cereal for breakfast?
No, I'm just confused. I mean, I saw this angel and he was so beautiful. I mean, just this ball of light. And well, you see something like that and you think, there must be a God and he or she must be really amazing. But then you think about things like chickens or eggs or things on the news or what happened to Daddy and...
People take the eggs and people eat the chickens and people do the things that you see on the news, and it was people that caused the accident that killed your father.
But God makes the people and the chickens and the eggs and God made the angel.
Yes, of course.
So then you believe me?
About?
What I saw.
I believe that you think you saw an angel, yes.
Mom, that isn't what I asked. I asked you to believe that I did see an angel.
Heather, you were struck by lightning. You were in a coma.
Mom, I saw what I saw. I mean, stop and think a minute. Have you ever known me to be a deeply religious or spiritual person? I mean, who's the one that always has a stomachache on Sunday morning?
Yeah, I have actually wondered about that.
And I mean, take the gifts out of Christmas morning and, well, let's face it, I'd probably sleep in.
A year ago, you were the best wise person in the pageant.
Mom, my point here is I'm not really an obvious candidate for this kind of thing. But for some reason, God chose me. And he or she did it for a reason.
Really? You think?
I think I'm supposed to spread the word.
The word? What word?
You know, like, let people know that I've witnessed this miracle.
Oh, God.
What?
Heather, it's your first day back to school. Maybe you just want to go easy on the wording and the spreading.
You're not ashamed, are you?
No. Of course not. It's just that people get upset when they see somebody out there telling them what the word is and how they have to spread it. They just do. So I'm saying maybe you just want to low-key it. Okay?
Okay. I'll grab something to eat on my way out the door. I'm going up and getting dressed.
Jeez Louise.
It's impossible. You know it couldn't really happen, but it still tells some sort of truth. Now, in Bernard Malamud's book, The Natural, give me an example of romantic imagery. Craig.
When lightning strikes the tree and the guy uses the wood from it to make his bat Wonder Boy?
Fabulous example. I mean, what are the chances? Lightning hitting a tree, okay, happens all the time. But now the wood from that tree becomes a baseball bat that only hits home runs. But the most interesting part of it is, in the context of the story that Malamud is telling, we don't question it, we embrace it. We want to believe it. Yeah, Gretchen.
Heather got hit by lightning.
Wow. And what was that like?
Well, I wouldn't recommend it.
No, come on. Tell us.
Well, there was this flash, and it hurt, and then I guess somebody took me to the hospital.
Have you taken batting practice lately?
She was in a coma.
Wow, again. What was that like?
Well, I didn't know I was in a coma, not until I woke up and someone told me.
Who was the first person you saw? Your mother, the doctor? What did they say?
He gives us all his love. He gives us all his love. He's smiling down on us from up above. He's giving us all his love.
What? That's what happened.
He gives us all his love.
Hey. Mom's in there, huh? An angel? A freaking angel?
I got your card. It was nice.
Why are you going around telling everybody you saw an angel?
'Cause I did.
How do you think this reflects on me?
It doesn't reflect on you at all. How does it reflect on you?
I don't know, I go out with a girl who sees stuff.
Oh, poor you. What about me? I don't believe in anything and I'm the one who saw. Try waking up with that every day.
So was he like good looking or?
Go away!
People think you're crazy, you know? They think like
Maybe the lightning, like, nuked your brain or something.
And what do you think?
I don't know what I think.
Excuse me. Are you Heather Wiseman? You are, aren't you? My name's Brian. I'm with the Bugle.
School paper?
I'd like to talk to you. Interview you. That's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Yeah. So how much trouble am I in?
Well, I wouldn't call it trouble. Principal Barnhart thinks maybe it'd be a good idea if you spent a little more time at home. Let all of this settle down.
People think I'm crazy.
People don't think you're crazy. Some people think that maybe with everything that happened in the hospital.
That maybe I imagined it.
Maybe.
And what do you think?
I think a week and a half ago, you almost died. I think the fact that you're sitting here with me now is maybe a miracle. And so I think that it is entirely possible that these miracles may come in bunches. I just also think we should probably keep them to ourselves.
How hard we try. He hears the babies cry. He sees the old folks die. He gives us all his love. Now if you need someone to talk to, you can always talk to him. And if you need someone to lean on, you can lean on him. He gives us all his love.
Mom, I think we have a problem.
He gives us all his love. He's smiling down on us from up above. He's giving us all his love.
Heather, do you know what all these people are doing out there? Yes, can I help you?
Hi, I'm with Action News 3, and we were wondering if we could speak with the little girl who saw the angel.
No, she's got soccer today. That won't be possible.
Oh, God.
Please, he's the one who got us into this. Yes.
Hi, I'm with the New Rochelle Gazette, your local paper, a division of United General, a subsidiary of Worldwide Ideas, Inc., one of the mega media group companies dedicated to keeping your local paper local. We were wondering if we could possibly get 15 minutes with Heather Weisberg.
No, that won't be possible.
I'm sorry, Mom.
I'm sorry to bother you, but I just noticed the rightmost upstairs window. I'm quite sure I saw the image of the face of a man in the glass.
Yes. Well, I've been meaning to wash those windows for months now. Thank you.
Mr. Wiseman?
Please, call me sir.
We have a problem.
If it's about that extra Brussels sprout I ate at dinner, I'll make it up to you. I'll go easy on the garbanzos at lunch. What's this? I win the lottery?
Your daughter's on the verge of becoming some kind of prophet. Seems the night that she was struck by lightning, she saw a man surrounded by a blindingly bright ball of light outside her hospital room window 4 floors up.
What?
You in that damn suit.
My daughter.
Your daughter.
Wow. Send that to Ripley and he wouldn't believe it.
It gets better. Earlier in the evening, she vividly recalls seeing a light falling in the sky, precisely where we ran our test. Now, hundreds of others are remembering that they saw it too. News crews are combing the area in planes trying to debunk your daughter, trying to find a scientific explanation for this unexplained phenomenon. Every night, people are camping out, waiting to see another angel descend from the heavens, the northern heavens, exactly where we aimed our zero-gravity super barrier. As a result, all testing has been halted. All work has come to a complete standstill. Your little girl is bringing the United States government to its knees.
So what do you want me to do?
I want you to visit her again. You have to convince her to let everyone know that from now on you will be appearing in the southern sky. In fact, you can tell her that you'll be making another appearance tomorrow night at 8 o'clock.
You want me to tell her that I'll be falling through the sky again tomorrow night at 8 o'clock?
Precisely. Tell her to tell her friends. The more, the merrier. The sooner we get everybody's attention off the northern sky, the better it will be for everyone.
It said in the paper that a lot of people think she's a kook. She's doing this for attention.
Yeah. The Red Sea hasn't parted in a long time. Makes some people dubious, I guess.
What did you have in mind? You want me to climb up to her window and talk to her through the glass?
This being your house, I was rather hoping you might know where a key would be.
You mean walk in the front door?
It's 1 in the morning, Mr. Wiseman. I don't think we want the neighbors to see a white hot ball of light hanging outside your daughter's window. Just walk in, go up to her room, turn on the suit, and give her the message.
But what if Lisa wakes up? What if she thinks there's been a break-in?
I have great confidence that you can handle yourself should local law enforcement arrive. Oh, and a suggestion. Don't get close enough for her to touch you. I fear it will destroy the illusion. Not to mention the temptation for you to hug her might just prove overwhelming.
Last time I saw you, you were in a hospital bed. You look better.
What do you...
Don't speak. Just listen. I know what you've been going through, so I want you to tell everyone that if they want to, they can see me tonight. Just like you did. Only I'll be in the southern sky. Do you understand what I mean when I say in the southern sky? I never meant for any of this to hurt you, Heather. And I'm going to do everything I can to put everything back the way it was.
Can I wake my mom? Can I bring her in here to see you?
No, I'm sorry, you mustn't do that. Bring her tonight with the others. The southern sky, 8 o'clock.
Wait! If you see my daddy, will you tell him that I love him?
Oh, he knows, honey. He knows.
Us all his love. He gives us all his love. He's smiling down on us from up above, and he's giving us all his love. He knows how hard we try. He hears the babies cry. He sees the old folks die. He gives us all his love. And if you need someone to lean on, you can lean on him. He gives us all his love. He gives us all his love. He's smiling down on us.
Was that you trembling, or me trembling, or the ground trembling?
It's okay, Mom. It's gonna be beautiful. Right there, the southern sky.
He's smiling down.
Just 20 more minutes.
From up above, he's giving us all his love.
How you doing? Hi, Mrs. Wiseman.
Hi, Gretchen. Craig? Nick.
12 minutes to the big show, huh?
We're gonna go sit on that boulder over there.
You can go with if you like. I'll be fine by myself.
I'm okay. I like it here.
Maybe we'll catch up with you later.
Evening.
Evening? Do you know it's almost 10 till 8? We have to go. And where's my suit? Don't you want me to slip into that thing that turns me into a human flashlight? I mean, what's going on?
What's going on is you're not going up.
What? But you told me to tell my little girl
to look in the southern sky. To gather all her friends and tell them to look in the southern sky. To make sure that everyone looked in the southern sky so they could see.
Nothing?
What better way to convince people that there was nothing up there for them to see than to invite everyone to look and show them nothing? For what it's worth, you did a magnificent job. My people tell me the woods are packed.
But my child. You tricked me into lying to my child.
Tricked you? You couldn't make it back to your house fast enough. And forgive me, Mr. Wiseman, but you are not an angel. You never have been, and you've always known it. All I did was add my little fib to the cavalcade of misrepresentations that were already in place. Besides, I don't really see that we've done all that much harm.
Don't you understand? That night at the hospital, she honestly believes that she saw an angel. She's honestly going to believe that for the rest of her life.
What a wonderful gift.
Oh, but tonight she won't see anything. The angel will have let her down, will have betrayed her.
A true test of faith.
Yeah, but she'll be embarrassed. She'll be humiliated. She'll be
one day older, one day wiser. And if her mother loves her as much as I think she does, then she'll be just fine, Mr. Wiseman. And yes, she will always have the horrible memory of that night everyone stood around and waited to see the impossible vision that she was certain would appear. And right next to it, the unbelievable certainty that comes from having stood at death's door, knowing that there was an angelic figure just outside her hospital room window, looking over you, making sure you won't die.
You don't understand, because you don't have children. I can't let this happen.
It's 5 to 8. You have no choice. It is happening.
No, it isn't. I'm going to her. I can't let her face this moment without me.
Mr. Wiseman, your top speed is maybe 35 miles an hour, and you're at least a good 25 miles away.
I'm going.
This angel doesn't appear.
It's 8 o'clock!
Man, that's a plane. It's just a plane.
Come on, it's 10 after 8. Let's get out of here. Watching the Weather Channel is more exciting than this. Angels, bunch of bull.
Look, there's an elf.
Look, there's a fairy.
Look, there's a nut. What are you calling a nut?
Nobody. Look up in the sky and tell me exactly what you see.
I don't know, stars, lots of stars.
What else?
I don't know. It just goes on forever. It's endless. There could be anything up there.
Exactly.
We're gonna go get something to eat. You wanna come?
Can I catch up with you?
Okay, yeah. We'll wait for you.
I am going to tell you everything I know about this business of faith, but I'm just telling you up front, I don't know a whole lot. So if I let you down, just save it and wait till you're older and I'm gone and you're seeing a shrink, okay? Deal?
All right.
Faith is believing in someone or something when absolutely all the evidence tells you, shouts at you that it just ain't so. Like God. Like goodness. Like there was an angel in your hospital room.
So you believe me?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I wasn't right there for you the first time you told me.
It's okay.
Because I get it, Heather. I really get it. Sometimes, even though it makes no sense, I still feel like your dad is here with me.
Like now?
Yeah.
Look, this is getting kind of icky. Do you want to come and get something to eat with me and my friends?
Yeah.
Do you have any money?
Now if you need someone to talk to, you can always talk to him. And if you
Look who's here.
need someone
The answer to my prayers.
you can lean on him.
May I offer you a ride?
He gives us all his love. He gives us all his love. He's smiling down on us from up above, giving us all his love. He's smiling down on us from up above. He's giving us all